What is going on, everyone? This morning I am reviewing the Ticon 1 from TICONIC Knives. This one was just newly released from a new knife company. TICONIC Knives, if you guys aren't familiar, are two designers. You have Rob from RS Knife Works, you have Jeff from Tough Knives. And the way that he tells it is basically that they were designing knives for the same companies, got to talking, wanted a way to go to market with knives a bit quicker, have a bit more control over the entire process, and they came together for TICONIC Knives. This is their first release. Again, it's Ticon 1. There were 4 variations I saw online. This was the one that I chose. It really was a coin flip. They all looked great. I just, the stonewash was speaking to me with the blue anode accents in the collar and backspacer. I love the milling on the scales. Looks incredibly nice. But yeah, so I went with this one. It's a $249 price point. And the specs, overall length is 6.75 inches. The scales come in at 3.85. The blade itself is a bit smaller. It's 2.9 inches. It's got a nice stonewash finish, M390 blade steel with a compound grind and swedge. A nice draw point blade. The one feature that really stuck out to me are these deep contours in the scales. And man, do they feel comfortable. Even if you're back here, you get a nice grip on it, nice 3-finger grip on it. If you choke up, you can get a full grip on it. It just feels really good in hand. The one thing I will say, I was a little bit disappointed with the jimping on the spine because it is very shallow and it's more aesthetic than it is function. I can't really get any additional grip there. But I've also said in other cases that the jimping was too aggressive, so the designers really can't win. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it is 3.5 ounces or a little over that, so it does have some heft to it. But just an all-around great design. Last but not least, it is a compression lock. Or as they say, compression base lock. And if you're not familiar with the compression lock, it is very straightforward. It has a liner on the right side. You can see here that the button lines up with it. So as soon as you push the button, it'll disengage by pressing in that liner, so it releases, and vice versa. When I let go, it'll snap back into place. Very secure locking system and very smooth. It's hard to show that at this angle, but I can tell you guys right now that I've only opened this or deployed it maybe a few dozen times, and it's already breaking in. You can tell there's no kickback, there's no hang-ups, it just drops right in. Definitely a solid knife, and it is without a doubt the smallest knife that I've put to the test, but let's go see it in action. I did some cutting tests. I think you guys will be excited to see this. Let's do this again. This thing is sharp as hell. And we're back. I'm really hoping that these videos are helping you guys make some decisions, especially with this one, with a new knife company. I know sometimes you'll question the quality of the knife, but you really have no need to here. With TICONIC, you have two great knife designers coming together, and there's no question they absolutely build a solid knife here with a very sharp edge, very slicey edge, as you can tell from the testing that I've done. But again, this is the Ticon 1 or Ticon 1 from TICONIC Knives. I think it's ticonic.store. They still had a few available last night, or at least had some available last night, and I think 2 or 3 different variations, maybe all of them. But you guys should really go check them out. The knife is definitely worth the money. It's a solid build and something that you guys will really enjoy. But thanks again for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It's only going to help me, and I really do enjoy making these videos. But thanks again. We'll talk to you guys soon.